Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, students, parents, family, friends. Bienvenue tout le monde. To start our Virtues Assembly today, we have Madame Graham's class, or Madame Sam's class. They're going to do a dance for us. So this morning, I tried to get the kindergarten to grade 3 and did a big prompt for them, and it was silent. So let's see if you guys can do a better job. This song was about our virtue, which was? Okay, gotta do it better. Okay, so the month of November was, our virtue was respect. We talked a lot about keeping our hands to ourselves, being respectful citizens in our classrooms. So these are our award winners. De la classe Madame Hayes. Cet élève est une lumière brillante dans notre classe. Merci d'être une amie si respectueuse envers tes camarades de classe. Ta gentillesse ne passe pas inaperçue. You are a shining light in our classroom. Thank you for always being a respectful friend to your classmates. Your kindness does not go unnoticed. Bravo, Cameron Boardman Frank. I gotta try to open this. You wanna hold that for 1 sec? I can't get it open. Oh, there. There you go. Merci, Cameron. Tu es toujours un ami respectueux, attentionné et gentil pour tes camarades de classe et tes enseignants. Thank you for always being a respectful, thoughtful, and kind friend to your classmates and to your teachers. Bravo, Ranvi Puri. Tu es une amie respectueuse. Ta gentillesse est remarquée et appréciée dans notre classe. You're a respectful friend to all your classmates. Your kindness is noticed and appreciated. Bravo, Addison Smith. De la classe de Madame Dickinson. Merci d'être un bel exemple du respect pour le mois de novembre. Tu as constamment fait preuve de respect envers toi-même, envers les autres et envers notre école. Bravo. Thank you for being a great example of respect for the month of November. You have consistently demonstrated respect for yourself, for others, and for our school. Bravo, Andre Duarte. Merci pour l'attention, le respect et la considération que tu démontres chaque jour envers ceux de notre communauté de classe et au-delà. Thank you for the care, respect, and consideration you show others within and beyond our classroom community every day. Bravo, Hannah Hedman. De la classe to Mr. Epp. Since transferring into our room, you have been very respectful of the new routines you've had to learn, and you have tried hard to learn the names of your new classmates. Thank you for being a calming presence in our class. Bravo, Callie Smeaton. You treat your peers with kindness and dignity, and you respect everyone's boundaries. Thank you for being a positive presence in our school. Bravo, Derek Beardy. De la classe de Madame Knockhart, for showing respect to his classmates by always listening respectfully and treating others with kindness. Bravo, Armand Kapoor. For showing respect to her classmates by always being kind and considerate of others. Bravo, Dania Linklater. De la classe de Madame Gagné, for being a respectful and cooperative student and having a great attitude towards learning. Bravo, Peyton Holmes. For being a respectful, responsible, and cooperative student and having a great attitude towards learning. Bravo, Brady Haywood. De la classe de Madame Miller. Tu es toujours respectueuse envers elle-même et envers chaque personne qu'elle voit. Elle écoute bien ses professeurs, elle fait son travail quand il faut et elle travaille tranquillement. Elle a un plaisir de voir un élève si respectueux dans la salle de classe. So Michaela is always respectful towards herself and others in her classroom. She listens well and puts great effort into her work. She is a pleasure to have in the classroom because she is such a respectful student. Bravo, Michaela O'Hanley-Benet. Cet étudiant est respectueux envers ses camarades de classe et envers ses professeurs. Elle écoute bien et elle suit les directions comme il faut. Quand il est l'heure de lire silencieusement, elle est toujours un des premiers de lire en silence. So this student is respectful towards his classmates and his teachers. He listens well and follows directions. When it's silent reading time, he's always the first to be reading silently. Bravo, Jackson Hermanat. De la classe de Madame Modius, for always showing respect to others in and out of the classroom. Bravo, Akruti Patel. For always always showing respect to others in and out of the classroom. Bravo, Chris Andrews. There you go, Chris. De la classe Madame Snow, or Miss Snow, for always showing respect to his teachers, peers, and everyone he encounters. Bravo, Brody Rutherford. De la classe Madame Mervet, pour toujours être respectueux envers ses enseignants et ses camarades de classe, for showing respect to her classmates and to her teachers. Bravo, Alexis Abel. Pour toujours être respectueuse envers ses enseignants et ses camarades de classe, for being respectful to teachers and classmates. Bravo, Elena Rannan. Not here, okay. All right, great big round of applause for our Virtue of the Month, Respect for Women. Can you show your certificate to the camera? It's not. So that concludes the presentation piece of our assembly. Now we're going to learn about next month's virtue that we'll be working on. Okay, here we go. So for the month of December, we are going to work on the virtue of humility. Does anyone remember which animal goes with humility? You can just yell it. Excellent. The wolf teaches us humility. For the wolf, being a part of your pack is important. Humility is to know that you are a sacred part of creation. Live life selflessly and do not place yourself above others. Respect your place, carry your pride in your people, and praise the accomplishments of all. Do not become arrogant and self-important. Find balance within yourself and all living things. There's a lot in there. So humility is a core value that we can often struggle with as it tends to lend itself to the idea of submission or being weak. Humility can come into play when a person reflects and chooses to defer, to submit to another wishes or opinion. So that's just saying that sometimes we might think that we're being weak by admitting that we've done something wrong and by just saying sorry. But it's actually showing great strength when you do that. Humility is to know yourself as a sacred part of creation. Symbolized by the wolf, humility is about being humble and not arrogant. The expression of this humility is manifested through the consideration of others before ourselves. In this way, the wolf became the teacher of this lesson. He bows his head in the presence of others out of defense, and once hunted, he will not take up the food until it can be shared with his pack. So we've talked about that being part of a pack is being humble, that you're considerate of everyone in your pack. So what can you think of as being a pack in our school? Yeah, Madison? Okay, so your family and your school, so could that be like your, what's an example? Like what's one pack that you could belong to in your school, Randy? Yeah, you're thinking about each other where? In your classroom, so you can think about your classroom being your pack, and then if you want to think about something bigger, yeah. Pardon? Yeah, at recess, everyone on the playground could be part of your pack, okay? And then even bigger than that, Elena, everyone in our school can be seen as our pack. So people can show humility by sincerely apologizing for something they have done. Humility comes by not allowing your pride to get in the way of true growth and working towards inclusiveness versus self-importance. So it's just, the message is that it's just not all about you, it's that it's all also about everyone around you.
We've all heard it. It's not my fault. She did it first. I forgot. It's not my job. These are all excuses. Excuses just blame others so we don't have to be responsible for what we did. Here's what I say. It's time we own what we do and start taking responsibility. How can we do that? Well, today we've got 3 things we can do to stop making excuses and start owning our actions. I'm Morgan, this is Rocket Kids, and let's get this started. Okay, I know what you're saying, but Morgan, sometimes it really isn't my fault. I get what you're saying, I do, but I say, yeah, it is your fault. Hold on, okay, stay with me here. You are you. Everything you do is you doing it, not someone else. It's you. Everything I do is me doing it. Yeah, that's me. If I slide down a muddy hill in my new clothes or get a bad grade on a test, that's me that did that. I might say, Sally made me go down that hill, or Sarah has my math book so I couldn't study. The truth is, Sally and Sarah didn't have anything to do with it. So stop blaming and start owning. Number 1, own your part. Something happened, no matter whose fault you may think it is. And now you have to explain it to an adult, why you did what you did. That's so not fun. We can blame someone else, but you are a part of this. So you need to take a step back, think about what happened, and look at what part you took in it. Here, tell me what you think of this. One kid swipes a toy from another kid. So what does the other kid do? He kicks the other kid. You may say that that kid deserves to be kicked. He swiped the toy. But let's take a step back. 2 things happened. One kid swiped a toy. The other kid responded by kicking. Did both kids do something? Yes, they did. So now they both have to be responsible for their own actions. Number 2, cause and effect. You ever heard of cause and effect? It goes something like this. Because I did this, this happened. I didn't study, so I failed the test. I jumped in a puddle, so my shoes got wet. You get the idea. Sometimes the effect is good. Because I helped clean the classroom, I got extra time at recess. That's good. Because he swiped the toy, I kicked him. Not good. Just remember that something will happen with everything that we do. Sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's bad. So, do things that have positive outcomes, not negative ones. Number 3, solve the problem. When faced with something, we have choices that we can make. Sometimes we make bad choices, and that's okay because we can learn from those mistakes. And sometimes we make good choices. When we make bad choices, that's when we start to blame other people and things for our mistakes and problems. So let's think about the choices you have to avoid the problem in the first place. Let's put it this way. I get a bad grade on my project, and all I can say is the teacher didn't explain how to do it. Wait, that's my excuse? I didn't own that. Maybe I can ask myself, what could I have done about that? How could I have avoided that bad grade? Did I think about asking the teacher to explain the project to me if I didn't understand it? Maybe I should have, because that's better than blaming my teacher for my bad grade. I got the bad grade, not her. We have choices and we are all smart people. So let's solve the problem before it's a problem. As kids, we will do a lot of things to avoid taking responsibility for our actions. Let's face it, no one likes to get in trouble, especially kids like you and me. But if we can own our part, know that all actions have good and bad outcomes, and work to avoid the problem before it's a problem, then we can learn to take responsibility for our actions. And guess what? We stop blaming others and we own it. It's you doing what you do and no one else. Here's something else you're doing. Hitting that subscribe button. Go do that now and don't forget to like, follow, and share so we can keep bringing you great videos. I'm Morgan, this is Rocket Kids, and thanks for watching.
We're just making the pack stronger, would you agree? Yeah. We're just owning our stuff and the school's going to be stronger and have a place to be. There we go. Okay, so this is a little bit of a preview of what we're doing tomorrow in our virtues activity. So we're making a story stone. The purpose of this activity is to recognize that saying sorry offers a great lesson in humility. When we say sorry, we're acknowledging that other people are special and deserve to be treated well. Saying sorry also teaches us to take responsibility for our actions. Students will make a unique sorry stone as a reminder to treat others fairly and to take responsibility after having made a mistake. So everyone will get materials in their class tomorrow or in your virtues group to make this, and then it can just sit somewhere as a reminder. Okay, that it's okay to say sorry when you want to own your part in a problem. Okay? And I believe, I don't know what that is. That's probably for tomorrow. So that's what you have to look forward to tomorrow, as well as those stones. Okay? Thank you all for being so respectful during our assembly. And that concludes our first assembly this Monday.